On a quiet and mysterious night, Yasser was wandering through the forest surrounding his small village. The forest was dark and dense, with the wind fiercely whipping the trees. Suddenly, Yasser noticed something shining among the thick grass. He approached curiously to find an old, rusty key, suggesting that a great secret lay behind it. Yasser didn't know what to do with the key, but he felt he had to search for a place it belonged. He returned to his village and asked the elders, but no one knew anything about it. Unable to ignore his curiosity, Yasser decided to search alone for any door that might open with his key. That night, Yasser had a strange dream. He saw a massive stone door in an unknown place, with the key in his hand. When he opened the door in the dream, he found himself in a dark maze, surrounded by towering walls with no end in sight. Dim lights flickered in and out between the corridors. Yasser woke from his dream, his heart pounding. He felt that the dream was not just a fantasy, but a message or a clue he needed to follow. The next day, Yasser made up his mind to search for this mysterious door. He took the key and some supplies with him and began his journey into the forest. Yasser spent days moving between trees and caves, searching for any trace of the door. He began to feel frustrated until he stumbled upon a waterfall that concealed a small cave behind it. He entered the cave cautiously, and at its end, he found the stone door he had seen in his dream. He hesitated for a moment, then took out the key and inserted it into the lock. The door opened with a loud creak, revealing the maze he had dreamed of. The maze was real, but it was more complex and daunting than he had expected. The corridors were narrow and dark, with the dim light only appearing as he approached. Yasser began to navigate through the corridors, following the faint lights. The maze was filled with traps and challenges. In one corridor, he nearly fell into a deep pit, and in another, he faced a wall of flames. But he kept moving forward, holding on to hope. After hours of searching, he reached a room in the center of the maze. The room was dark except for a candle illuminating a table in the middle. On the table lay an ancient map and a shining golden cup. Yasser realized that this room was the end of his journey, and he had to make an important decision. Yasser hesitated between taking the cup or the map. The cup seemed like a precious treasure, but the map might contain greater secrets. After much thought, Yasser decided to take the map, believing that true knowledge and power come from understanding and exploration, not from material wealth.